Hello everybody of YouTube, and welcome back to the Perilous Adventures of Kristubs. This is the season finale of Season 1. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're sitting here watching the sunset because we have done a lot of work. You might be wondering where I am standing right now, and if you remember back a few episodes ago, I was talking about building like castle walls around the village that I had found. I was getting tired of the mobs and not feeling safe coming outside of my house, and especially those dang Endermen that like to steal blocks from your house. So I have spent probably a total of 12 to 13 hours on this project and just a ton of mining. You also might be asking why you cannot see my toolbar, or whatever you'd like to call it, and that's just because since this is the season finale and I feel really good about this project and how it looks, I wanted to just give the full effect of it. So now that the sun is down, let's go ahead and turn around and take a look. So this was a massive project. I spent a lot of time, so much mining, so much use of materials. I have, I think, 1 or 2 diamonds left, and I just spent so much time on this. It took forever, and I didn't want to do any of it on camera because it was just the same thing over and over and over again. The first thing I did was just outline this entire area, and then I would do another outline around that because this is 3 blocks wide, and I just do another outline. And then once I had a 3 block wide outline, I would then just build up 1 or 2 blocks at a time and go from there. And let's head over to the watchtower over here, which isn't anything too fancy. This was sort of a rush build. Right now it is actually 3 a.m. on the 18th of November, and this is supposed to be when the new version of Minecraft is coming out. The final version is what it's supposed to be, 1.0. And that's the reason why this is going to be the season finale, is because I've heard that with this new version coming out that you're going to have to start a new map. So I wanted to end this season on a really cool build like this, and I wanted to just make this village safe. And as you can see, I lit up the entire place. Let's get up here and see the view from up here. It's a pretty nice view. You can see my tree farm down there, and there's an Enderman and some creepers and other things that should be spawning out there and should not be spawning in here. I had to go around and make sure I lit up. I almost thought I was done, and then I luckily remembered that I needed to put torches on top of all the houses, and so that way nothing would spawn on top of there. And then there's just a stop off right here for the main part, and then it goes all the way down here. And this is one of the gates that leads outside, and it's actually a gate. And that's just what that looks like. And as you can see, I can just, kind of cruise around and not have to really worry about much out here. I mean, I know that this season is coming to an end, so I probably won't be playing on this map very much, if at all, but I just wanted to end it on something epic like this. So I have 3 exits to this place. I extended these gravel pathways and made a little bit more on this side, and here's another exit. It's basically the same, but we will step outside here and I'll show you what I did out here. Oh, I think this is my sword. But basically I made these 3 deep water canals that goes all the way around. Over here I didn't really have to do it because there's a lake here. but that's for the Endermen, so they can't walk up and mess up this Great Wall right there. So because Endermen are hurt by water, and I mean lava would have been a lot cooler, and like those mobs would be dead right now, but that would be just so ridiculous, going up and down from the mine shaft and bringing lava up. It would be too ridiculous. So I mean, it's basically like a trap. I could probably make it into a trap if I wanted to, but I could have, if I really wanted to, I could have all that water leading towards somewhere, because apparently it looks like a great trap. So yeah, I mean, everything's lit up and it's all safe, and I'm really happy with how this all turned out. I had to cook a pretty decent amount of smooth stone to make the stone slabs that go along, and I had to make a ton of torches, as you can see, and I started to follow a pattern, but like I said, this was a rush build, and it's now 3 a.m. and I was just trying to get this done tonight and get this video commentated, so that way, see, it looks like an Enderman stole something from right there. Get this video commentated so that way I don't wake up in the morning and try to do it and then my Minecraft goes to update. I wouldn't have liked that too much. But let's talk about Season 2, because that's what I'm really looking forward to. There's going to be some new things in Season 2. And I think the way I'm going to treat Season 2 is as if you have never played Minecraft before. You've never even seen it. So I'm going to basically, you know, like, okay, well, here's what we need to do. We need to gather up some logs, and we need to make this crafting table. Here's how you make that. And I think that's how I want to do Season 2. And then I also noticed how in this season I always had some sort of goal for the episode, which I think is what made the episode so long, was that I had something I was trying to accomplish for that episode. But I think that what's going to change in Season 2 is I'm just going to play, and I might have some things that I'm going to think about, you know, trying to do or complete, but for the most part, there's not going to be as many time lapses. I'm going to try and show you guys as much of what I'm doing as possible and keep as many things on camera as I can, because I think that, you know, for you guys to really get into the series and really feel like you're a part of it, that you need to see nearly everything. And there was some times where I'd be thinking, okay, well, I'm just down in the mines mining, and then like I found that skeleton spawner. So if anything, if something's monotonous, I'm going to just speed it up. And I think that Season 2 is just going to be a lot of fun. I know that I've spent so much time on this series, on Season 1, I think maybe 3 days worth of gameplay. And it was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate all you guys tuning in to watch this season. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And now we get to watch the sun rise here in Minecraft, which just looks fantastic. I mean, if all, you know, people look at it and they say, wow, that looks pixelated, the sunrises are beautiful in this game. Oh, so maybe I can show you guys, because I always meant to show you what my roof turned out to look like on the wheat farm, because I had to basically, I didn't want it to just be an unclean raised roof. So let's come over here. Take a look at that. So yeah, we went an entire night and nothing spawned. But yeah, as you can see, that's how I did the roof. I kind of made it an arch. Is that, would you call that an arch? A diagonal, slanty thing, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this just, I really like the way that this turned out. It looks great. I wish I was spending more time on this season and I could fill up this entire area with just, more houses, other things that I wanted to do, like an auto sugarcane farm, or um, a bakery, or more extensions to my house. There's a ton of different things I could have done. Maybe like an armory, or a, I forget exactly what it's called, but it's basically like a fighting arena where you have monsters that spawn underground and then they pop up out of this water and then you get to fight them. I could have built something like that. But these are all things to think about for Season 2, and I'm really excited to um, make it to where it's more that you guys are seeing every aspect and part to it, so that way you feel like you're more in it and not just, okay, well, he came back and now he found the skeleton spawner. That's cool, I guess. We didn't get to see how that happened. So I don't want anything like that to happen for Season 2. And, this isn't going to be too long of an episode. There's not much to really tour. I guess if you're tuning in for the first time, I'll show you my house. Spent a lot of time in here. Why don't I go ahead and show you the wheat farm from the backside. This thing is awesome. So here's where all my redstone wiring is. Goes down to there. As you can see, there's an extended piston there holding that water up, and there's just extended pistons. Not the entire way through here. Shoot. How am I supposed to get out of here? I guess I haven't been in there in a while. Let me show. I actually did make some changes to the wheat farm in there. I got rid of the torches, and I replaced everything with the glowstone that we got from the nether. So that makes it look really nice. And look at that, no more immature, premature, ungrown crops. They are all 100% grown. All of them are fully grown. And I think that's a part of the fact that glowstone is the brightest source of light, I mean obviously besides the sun, in this game. All of them are grown. So this is actually kind of would be a cool test. I would let it wait for for a really, really, really long time, but like no matter what, there would always be a few wheat that would not grow. Let's see how many we actually get when there's nothing to hold it back, basically. Almost all down here. I'm pretty sure that's about it. Let's go through and pick up these ones that didn't make it in the channel. And see, that's more than I've ever gotten. 64 and 20. That's more than I've ever gotten. So I'll probably recreate this farm in the next season. I'm not going to tell you what differences I have planned for it to make it even better, but I do have things in mind to make it even more epic. So, I mean, that's basically it, guys. There's not much more to it. This was a short season. It was short-lived, and it's kind of sad, but it was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy this season. It was an experience. I think I'm getting a little bit better at commentating, and I really look forward to the next season. And just, it's going to be a first experience for me, because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot of new stuff. Enchanting, I think, is going to be in there, where you can enchant things, and there's also going to be a hardcore mode where if you die, your world will be deleted. I feel like I would like to do a season or just a series to see how long I can last on hardcore mode. So that would be a lot of fun. And you know, like I said, guys, thank you so much for all your support and tuning in to my episodes and checking them out, liking them, and favoriting them. I really do appreciate it. Need to give a special shout out to my man Enkel. He is a Norwegian friend. That is actually my ethnicity as well, is 50% Norwegian. He actually lives in Norway. He's very lucky. But he has been very supportive of my videos, and I really do appreciate it. He watches almost every episode and you know, tells me, gives me some feedback and stuff like that. So he's one of the guys from New Haven, and another shout out to all the people from New Haven. You guys watch my videos and, you know, help me have an incentive to keep making the videos, and it's been a blast, and I'm really looking forward to the next season. I know I've said that like 3 or 4 times now, but I mean, there's a new version of Minecraft coming out, and I get to share that with all of you guys, my experience, my first experience with it. So again, just thank you so much for tuning into this season, and I will see you guys in season 2. Later.